Hello everyone and welcome back to Stardew Valley. This is Showboat and yet again we are on post-commentary. As I stated last time, I had problems with my audio processing that caused me to not have audio for this entire video as well as the last one, so yeah. Anyway, today we have a bunch of mayonnaise makers and a loom to place. I am going to go fishing because I hit level 10 fishing last time and I was able to take the profession pirate, which doubles my treasure find, so we're definitely going to do that. Yes, tomorrow will be the Feast of the Winter Star, so we will definitely take care of that. We will definitely take care of all of this wine that we've just gotten and start making a new batch of 27 grape wine from something. The silver grapes, I would assume. And I'm just trying to think what I would want to make into wine, and it's at this point it's like, screw it, I'm just gonna use the silver quality grapes, even though the silver and gold quality doesn't make any difference. The wine is the same value regardless. And I took out a couple spare just in case I accidentally put one into a seed maker, or the singular seed maker that I have at this point in time. Snow. You get to see the snow coming down in double speed in this video. And the last one. It seems every single day in winter has snowed, except for the festival. That's the one day in the entire season where we didn't really get any snow, to my memory. Yes, and I am constantly struggling with being able to actually milk the cows. Oh, you see, I have large goat milk. Oh no, I had large goat milk. I had large goat milk, and I put them into the cheese makers, which I should have donated. I should have donated one of those so that I could have had my beautiful greenhouse so early, but I miffed on that. I realized it at the time that, like, right after I did it, that I had screwed up, but oh well. We do eventually get our greenhouse, though, in a couple more videos. Basically, we get it the day before the end of the season. Like, on the 26th is when we'll be able to finish the bundle that allows us to then get it overnight. So it's the 27th when we'll actually start filling that in, which will be wonderful. So it is a Wednesday, and that means that we don't have to worry about having the people being out and about doing their exercises, so we can purchase our rabbits, our glorious rabbits. We'll eventually be able to get rabbit's feet and additional wool from our rabbits, which means I'm going to be needing to make more looms, unfortunately, which do require pine tar, if I'm not mistaken. I buy more hay just for the heck of it at this point, but do bear in mind, we have 24 animals right now, which means buying even 240 hay, that's only 10 days worth. That's not even a whole season. So do bear that in mind. Even 480 units isn't even enough for a full season, which is the amount that you can hold. Well, it's just short of the amount you hold in 2 silos, in which I realize I need copper for silos. Not just clay, I need clay and copper. They don't take any wood, it's just clay and copper. And the house upgrade takes hardwood. I was like, you know what, I'm here, I may as well start something. Let's start the house upgrade. No, it takes hardwood, not regular wood. So either way, I have to go back, and I decide I am going to get the silo next. So I do have to pull out my copper to get the silo. So we go ahead and do that. I head on out and take care of the inventory a little bit. I am planning on fishing, as I said before, so that's why you see stuff in my inventory for fishing right now. We'll get to that in a little bit. It is 1 p.m. already. If we're going over to get this upgrade started, or rather this building constructed, I have to decide where I'm going to put it. I end up putting it just under the path. I could put it above the path right under the other silo, but I put it in that location because you can put 4 of them in there, and I might want to put at least another one and bring down the one that's up top so that I have them, and then probably just fill it out and have 4 of them built just in case. Just in case. So now we've done basically what I wanted to get done with the day, but we do, of course, need as much wood as we possibly can get. Always, always need the wood. And then I can finally donate my little sea urchin, which is required. Should have done it the previous day, but I didn't get it until late. But we remembered to do it today. Fortunately enough. Donate our little glass shards. Now I do believe I get a I do get one more item today when we are fishing, but it's not the one that I really want. Do remember that the 2 main things that we really need to get that count as artifacts are the ancient seed and the dinosaur egg. I sort of need both of those. And we did not get either of them at all in year 1, which surprises the heck out of me. We got geodes though. Geodes are awesome. We finished all of the stuff that you get from geodes. That was fun. You can see the double treasure find working some wonders for us. It really does help. I don't hit level 8 luck today. That does not happen. I get quite close, but on this particular day, even with the double treasure find, it's still not quite enough to get me there by the end of the day, which is highly unfortunate, but we can see that I do just sort of go really quickly through all of these fish, get as many as I can. It's really easy fishing. I get a magnet ring too. It's really easy fishing here at the ocean during winter compared to the other locations where you've got the lingcod as well as I think also pike, and you've got sturgeon that you can get. There's just a lot of more difficult fish to catch in the river and the lake, which they are worth more money, don't get me wrong, but they are harder to catch, which if you're trying to just get treasures rather than the fish, it's easier to go here for the easier fish to get your treasures. If that's only what you're after and you're not interested really in the amount of money that you get. The other places are better for profit if you've got the proper setup, which includes your trap bobber, which you're going to have. You're going to want to have. Yes, you're going to want to want. You're going to want to have. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. We'll have them, and yeah, but here is good for all of the beautiful treasure hunting that we are doing. And we're getting squid, and we're getting albacore and everything else. Getting halibut now because it's later in the day. Oddly enough, I happened to get a halibut right as I said we're getting halibut for the day. That was not planned in the slightest. Part of me wishes I had saved an albacore here to not have to go back to get albacore on the 26th, I think, or 27th. I think it was the 26th. Because it's going to be requested. We are going to get a request that will require us to get an albacore. So do bear that in mind if you're playing along. go ahead and try to save yourself an albacore, because you will get a one of those permanent requests to get one. And you don't want it sticking around until winter of year 2 before you finally give him an albacore, because it does come late in the season. But it is starting to get a little bit later. I do try my best to get all the way up to level 8 luck, but I end up leaving around 11-ish, somewhere in there, to head back. I don't know. I don't necessarily remember the exact details, but yeah, it's been good. We've gotten quite a few treasure chests. Of course, at the time it felt like I was getting practically nothing, even though I had the double treasure find, but yeah, in hindsight, I was getting quite a few here. Could always use more, though. Could always use more treasure to increase that luck skill. Now, once we get to level 8, of course, it starts requiring even more experience just to get to level 9, and then from level 9 to 10 is even more experience than that, so it's gonna be a while. We did pick up a bone flute there, and I decided to leave, I suppose, now because our inventory is getting a bit full. That, I suppose, is the main reason why I'm leaving. Just to say that the inventory is a bit full, and we hit 80% on our progress towards level 8 of our luck skill. That's really what I was going for, I believe. It was getting up to 80%, because I knew I wasn't going to hit level 8, so I decided we'll just stop at 80% of the way. Sort out our inventory, get ready to go to bed. On the next day, of course, it is the Feast of the Winter Star, so we will have to prepare for that. I do have a strawberry to give to Demetrius, and you'll just have to see what we get from our Secret Santa. So that'll be fun, and we will be returning to our live commentary tomorrow. So with that, I would like to thank you all for watching. We have Santa flying by, and I'll see you all next time for the Feast of the Winter Star. I will see you all then.